Case 41, Executive Jet Aviation versus City of Cleveland. We find ourselves at the Supreme Court of the United States. Facts. On July 28, 1968, a jet aircraft owned and operated by the petitioners struck a flock of seagulls as it was taking off from Burke Lakefront Airport in Cleveland, Ohio, adjacent to Lake Erie. As a result, the plane lost its power, crashed, and ultimately sank in the navigable waters of Lake Erie, a short distance from the airport. Petitioners, invoking Federal Admiralty jurisdiction under 28 U.S. Code 1333, sued for damages resulting from the crash landing and sinking in the navigable waters of Lake Erie. The district court dismissed the complaint for lack of admiralty jurisdiction on the grounds that the alleged tort had neither a maritime locality nor a maritime nexus. The Court of Appeals affirmed on the first ground. So what is the issue? Whether the petitioner's suit for property damage to the aircraft allegedly caused by the respondent's negligence lies within federal admiralty jurisdiction. Holding. The court held that in the absence of legislation to the contrary, there is no federal admiralty jurisdiction over aviation tort claims arising from flights by land-based aircraft between points within the continental U.S. Reasoning. Neither the fact that an aircraft goes down on navigable waters nor that the negligence occurs while the aircraft is flying over such waters is sufficient to confer federal admiralty jurisdiction over aviation tort claims, and, in the absence of legislation to the contrary, such jurisdiction exists with respect to those claims only when there is a significant relationship to traditional maritime activity. Therefore, federal admiralty jurisdiction does not extend to aviation tort claims arising from flights like the one involved here between points within the continental U.S. Let's discuss federal admiralty jurisdiction under 28 U.S. Code 1333. Admiralty law or maritime law is a body of law that governs nautical issues and private maritime disputes. Admiralty law consists of both domestic law on maritime activities and private international law governing the relationships between private parties operating or using ocean-going ships. While each legal jurisdiction usually has its own legislation governing maritime matters, the international nature of the topic and the need for uniformity has, since the 1900s, led to considerable international maritime law developments, including numerous multilateral treaties. Pursuant to 28 U.S. Code 1333, the district courts shall have original jurisdiction exclusive of the courts of the states of, number 1, any civil case of admiralty or maritime jurisdiction, saving to suitors in all cases all other remedies to which they are otherwise entitled. 2, any prize brought into the U.S. and all proceedings for the condemnation of property taken as prize.